What's going on, guys? It's your boy Radiation and welcome back to another reaction video over here on Radiation Reacts. So today we're going to be reacting to yet another Nukes top 5 video, and this one is called Top 5 Scary Ghost Videos that's going to break your brain. So I guess these videos are going to be mind-boggling. Like, we're going to be probably either left confused or stunned or something, you know? So these ones should be pretty crazy. Let's dive right into it.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Nick does life. Nick Martin from Clearfield, Pennsylvania dedicates his YouTube account to his dream of one day becoming the proud owner of a brand new RV to live in and travel the country. In one of his videos, Nick does a vlog post mentioning that sadly, one of his favorite RV life YouTube channels might be quitting YouTube soon. As Nick casually paces back and forth through his house to help compose his thoughts, he suddenly captures something absolutely spine-chilling.
I would like to rent an RV one day.
There's YouTubers on this platform that, you know, they're not like super like, what's the word I'm looking for here?
What was that?
What looks like a headless dark figure can be seen standing in the hallway right behind Nick. Now, it was one of Nick's loyal viewers, Megan, who actually noticed the creepy apparition and emailed me about the video. She also reached out to Nick, who reacts somewhat confused and just explains that, hey, I don't make ghost videos. Of course, I then got in contact with Nick, who is absolutely shocked by what he captured. Nick says he's seen and heard some strange things in his life, but never really thought much about them. Nick says he has no idea who or what this horrifying headless figure could be.
He's just standing there.
But what do you think? Share your thoughts down in the comments. The Grain Fort Tunnels. British paranormal enthusiast Steve Ballard often conducts extensive explorations of old abandoned tunnels and forts. In this particular video, Steve is joined by his friend Stuart as they investigate the historic underground Grain Fort tunnels in Kent, England. The fort was built during the 1860s and survived 2 world wars, but later the fort was left abandoned and the actual structure was demolished. However, the underground tunnels beneath the grain fort are still there over 150 years later. Steve is showing his friend around the winding maze of halls and empty rooms when his equipment begins to act strangely.
Oh my torch is just going out. That's charged. I'll charge it up today before I come out. That's weird. That's weird. Oh, that was weird, people. My torch just went out. And it went out here last time as well. When I come down here the first time, Stu, I could feel someone breathing down my neck. Literally breathing right down my neck. Hello? Is anyone here?
Steve recalls a creepy event from a past visit, but little does he know that their current exploration is about to become much more disturbing.
Cold, really cold. Is there anyone here? Ooh. Oh, why is that doing that? Stuart, I'll keep getting the shadows going past this light down here. On that lock-off camera.
Something is constantly walking back and forth.
Look at my phone. That's weird. Look, watch my phone. If you turn your light off a minute, watch my phone. Wait. Watch. See it? That's gone. Yeah. It keeps going off. Yeah. It's almost like there's something going in front of that light down there. Yeah.
A strange shadow blocks out a faint light in one of the tunnels, almost as if someone or something is walking back and forth. Although a little creeped out, the two friends continue their investigation. What happens next is downright chilling.
tunnel is it's amazing, isn't it? Really smart, really clean. Yeah. And it's dry, look. For the best part. Yeah.
I saw that.
Did you see it? A shadow-like figure can be seen walking through the tunnel right in front of the two friends. They don't see it, but Steve is shocked when he looks back at his footage. Now Steve has no idea who or what this could have been, and creepiest of all, whatever it is, doesn't make a sound. Now if you notice, Steve and Stuart's footsteps are loud as they echo through the tunnel system. But whatever this is, it makes no audible sound at all as it hurries across the end of the tunnel.
It's amazing, isn't it? Really smart, really clean. Yeah. And it's dry, look. For the best part. Yeah.
They didn't even see that.
So what do you think this could be? Let me know down in the comments. You can watch this entire exploration over on the YouTube channel, Steve Ballard, The Stowaway. Friends David and Dell from the YouTube channel Signs and Signals are out in the middle of the night to explore the abandoned Zion Presbyterian Church Cemetery, which was founded all the way back in 1851. The graveyard sits isolated, deep in the countryside of South Carolina. David and Dell find themselves in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by woods and graves.
I wouldn't.
Dude. Oh,
At
it's
least there's
crazy.
two of them instead of just one.
Dude, this place looks old, man. Like, big time old.
There's no church on the other side of it.
There's nothing but woods from what I can see. It's dark as hell.
Record everything.
I can't see anything. Oh, we got that stump. Zion. I mean, that's got a church. That says a church cemetery. Where's the church?
I don't know about this one, man.
Yeah, that looked extra sketchy.
Why do we choose to do one that was like out in the woods?
Because we live out near the woods.
I'm dead.
I mean, at first glance, this has got to be one of the creepiest looking graveyards I've ever seen.
Go check out what it is.
I mean, look at these like crosses. I mean, just saying, like, you see, why are there pineapples right there? Oh, God, you hear that?
What was that?
You didn't hear that? That was right here. Like, right. Oh, gas demons.
Yo.
David and Dell are obviously a little creeped out by the eerie atmosphere of the cemetery and joke around to keep everything a bit more lighthearted. But all that changes when David suddenly hears something moving right behind him.
I can't tell.
Yeah.
Nope.
Go,
Somebody out there creeping in the woods. Nope.
Saw something. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what I saw. I thought it was a person.
David sees someone watching him from the bushes, and he bolts away in terror. He warns Dell about what he just saw, and they decide to just get the out of there.
Exactly.
Now, the two friends in no way claim that this terrifying encounter is even anything paranormal.
It's a cult.
In fact, David believes that he saw just a real person, creepily sitting there in the bushes in a graveyard, in the middle of nowhere. And as I've always said on this channel, sometimes real people are way scarier than anything paranormal, especially weirdos hiding in graveyards. But who or what this actually is remains a mystery. Months later, and after many viewer requests, David and Dell gather their courage and decide to explore the cemetery once again. Nothing much happens, but as David reviews their footage, he finds something that shocks him to his core.
Yeah, I've heard like a bunny mask, like a birthday mask. See, to me, I I can see why people would say maybe it's a mask. I really can't tell. At first, I couldn't even tell where a head was. You know what I mean? All I saw was just that something was moving. But the more and more, like after you edited it and everything, and we looked at it on the screen and not on the phone, then you could tell it's like something like head up.
Without either of them knowing, someone opens up the back of David's car and just kinda hops inside.
Oh,
David and Dell then drive the same car all the way back home. David says that in the morning after their visit to the cemetery, he found the back of his car open, but nothing inside was missing. It goes without saying that he's worried that now whoever was in the back of the car with them knows where he lives.
Yup. Oh.
So what do you think is going on here?
No.
Could this just be a homeless stranger that was looking for a free ride? Or is it something much
Bro, you gotta
worse?
move now, bro.
Let me know what you think.
Or get some
You can
extra
watch this
security.
creepy encounter and many more over on the YouTube channel, Signs and
Alarms
Signals.
around. It could be in your house and you don't even know.
Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5,
God.
contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Goodwill Ghost Doll. TikTok user James Fodder bought a very creepy doll at his local Goodwill. At the time, a store employee warned James that the doll's previous owner was in a rush to get rid of it because she believed it was very haunted.
And you still
James
want the
didn't
dog?
believe in the paranormal and knew the doll was worth quite a bit of money.
You was
So
told that, bro.
he bought it and took it home. That's when he realized
Oh, I think
that
I've
he had
seen this
made
video.
a huge mistake. James began to hear voices.
seen it. I
The
think we've
doors
seen
in
this
his
video
home
before.
started to open and close on their own. And scariest of all, he started seeing
That doll
strange
looks very
shadowy
familiar.
shapes around his home. James decided to place the doll on a chair in an empty room with a motion-activated camera monitoring it.
I remember this.
What he captures is downright creepy.
Somebody's definitely just walking across the camera. That could have been some sort of animal, though.
The camera moves around as if tracking movement somewhere in the empty room. But nothing's moving. Then a small dark shape can be seen quickly moving across the floor in the hallway behind the doll. James explains that the camera only moves when it senses physical motion, so he has no idea why the camera would be moving when there's nothing there. Another night of filming, and when James checks his camera footage, he is shocked.
That's kind of weird, though. That right there is a little weird. The doll moving. So there's clearly nobody there. Yeah, that's freaky.
The camera still moves all around, seemingly tracking something that we can't see. Then, the doll seems to just start moving all on its own. James says that he was a skeptic before all this, but that he now 100% believes that the doll he brought home from Goodwill has a paranormal entity attached to it.
Give that doll
But
back to Goodwill.
what do you think is happening here? Is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Just below the surface, urban explorer Ilem Mbano Paranormal is back on another exploration, this time at an abandoned underground heating plant shelter somewhere in the middle of the forest in the Czech Republic. Just to be safe, Bono inspects the entire complex to make sure that he's completely alone before he even starts to explore. Then he leaves some of his extra belongings in one of the shelter's rooms and starts his investigation. Now, almost immediately, things take a bizarre turn.
All these small rooms. Yeah, this is just, I'm gonna go there later. This is the room. Close it. This is the room where I have my stuff. This is the little thing I keep my gimbal in because it's kind of fragile.
Keep your what? I didn't understand what you said. Nope.
Hello?
The door to the room that he had just closed seconds before appears to swing open by itself. Now, of course, this could simply just be caused by a draft, but as Bono continues to explore through the underground complex, things just get much, much weirder.
Yeah, and this is the second entrance. Here are freak, that scared me. Is that
a phone?
hello? Okay, so
Maybe somebody's cell phone. Somebody got caught. Stop
wait, this-
lying, bro.
it's not plugged in.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's
See the
crazy.
wire.
Maybe it got batteries.
Okay.
An old unplugged phone rings as if it's still working. Bono inspects the phone but finds no explanation as to how the phone could have rung.
Yeah, that is weird.
So now he begins to get more and more creeped out, being underground and completely alone in this sprawling shelter. But Bono is determined to keep recording, and he scouts through more and more empty rooms and creepy hallways.
So I'm here at the entrance. It's already kind of dark, and I went again through the whole complex, and there's just no one there. So either they ran away, or I don't know, they did it remotely, or it's just like the phone is haunted. I don't know. I like to not think that someone is caused by haunting till it's just completely till you just can't explain it by anything, by anything. But
excuse me?
no.
What looks like a heavy metal plate seems to rise up from the ground on its own and then falls. Bono is freaked out and makes a run for it. But unfortunately, Bono realizes that he has left his belongings back inside one of the rooms. And so he has to go back in to collect them. What happens next is chilling.
The heck was that?
It was kind of far, but I think in this direction.
I would have just left it and came back with somebody.
I think it was far, but Okay. I have to go for my stuff, so.
You didn't even see it.
A deep rumble makes Bono freeze in his tracks. He tries to determine where the sound came from, and as he goes to check it out, well, did you see it? A dark figure can be seen peeking from around the corner at the end of the hallway. The explorer doesn't even notice and walks right past where the figure appeared. It wasn't until later, when viewers of his YouTube channel pointed out the strange peeker, that Bono realized what he had captured. He says he has no idea who or what this could be. So, it's up to you to decide. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, ILMN Bono Paranormal. Contamination. So for the people who stayed around all the way till the end, I have one more video that is very creepy, but honestly, just a little too good to be true. In this video, two Japanese friends can be seen hiking deep into the woods on a nature trail somewhere in Japan. It's starting to get dark when one of the guys becomes very ill. His friend hurries off to find a restroom on the trail to bring back water for his sick friend. And this is where the peaceful hiking trip turns into the stuff of nightmares.
おい大丈夫かおいおいマジ大丈夫かよ動ける水持ってくるわ待てるあじゃあ水持ってくるからちょっとここで待っててじゃあちょっとじってくるからよし来たなだいぶ暗くなってきた急ぐがあいつ危ないからな早くしかないと
It's black outside now.
あれこれもしかして
What is that?
どっから入るんだこれこっからでいいのかな
He just randomly stumbled across a... It's a bathroom?
こっちやなシャントとか汚いなもう殺していかなきゃ
You know, look up at the freaking the mirror and something's gonna be behind you. Oh,
何誰かいるのちょっと
this is weird, bro. I'd have walked up out of there. Nope. Now I really would have walked up out of there.
Nande Mitsuo? Nandeいんの?
Oh, now you jacked up.
Creepy giggling can be heard from somewhere inside the restroom. Then the guy's sick friend, who he left far behind on the trail, is suddenly standing right behind him in the reflection of the restroom mirror. But something about his friend just does not look quite right. Then someone grabs the guy's arm, and as he looks up, he sees a woman with a diseased-looking face who quickly disappears right before his eyes. Horrible, moldy scratches are left on his arm, and when he looks in the mirror, he recoils in horror. Now, it's totally fake,
Yeah.
but this video definitely completely creeped me out
good,
the
though.
first time I saw it. So I thought I would share, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
I definitely did.
Thanks so much for watching. My posting schedule right now makes just no sense, so please hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon so that you never miss a video. Instagram's here, Twitter's there, and I really hope to see you back again next time.
Definitely will. That was another great one coming from Nukes Top 5. And yo, those guys, those brothers, I think the names was Duke and Dale, they got a lot of guts going back to that freaking cemetery, church, woods, whatever that was. But they honestly should have just stayed away from that place, because when they went back, whoever that was there before got in their car, rode with them all the way home, and that person could now be in their house creeping somewhere. So man, I hope they staying safe. I hope they keeping an eye on their entire place, you know, making sure nothing crazy is going on, because that's unbelievably dangerous right there. That is crazy dangerous. You know, if you guys enjoyed that video, definitely head over to Nuke's channel, show him some love over there. I'm going to leave a link to the video in the description down below. And if you guys enjoyed this reaction, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn on notifications so you guys don't miss any future videos. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.